everybody, welcome to my vlog. Oh my god, I am so in high spirits. I'm so happy, even though the weather has not been so good to us. You know, the weather has been really beast from the east sort of weather, and we've got snow, we've got everything. I couldn't, anyway, enough of the weather. I've had enough of it. I'm waiting for summer to come. I cannot wait. And don't ask me what I did with my hair. This is not a hair vlog. This is more of a talk life vlog. So I think people are going to forgive me. They're going to forgive me with what I did with my hair. I just don't know what I did to it. I just went into the bathroom, gave it a wash, blow dried it, and allowed some parts of it to dry naturally. And I just brushed it to this and this is the result, and I'm getting away with it because I'm not one for wearing wigs these days, so I hope the hair comes out really nice in the video. I wouldn't know until I've posted it online or I'm editing it. Hopefully it will come out really nice. So today I want to speak about, what are you giving your energy to? Do you know what you're paying attention to? Do you know what you're giving your energy, your time to? What good is it doing in your life? Is it adding value into your life? Is it adding to your growth? Is it elevating you in any way? Is it teaching you something? Because time should not be wasted. You should be able to give your energy to something that is bringing some sort of value or adding to the value that you already have in your life. I see people pay attention to negativity, and I'm like, why do you spend so much of your positive time on negativity? On negative people. And I used to be one of those people, don't get me wrong, especially with what we're doing. I used to not pay so much attention. I was drawn, let me use that word. I was drawn into paying attention to negativity. Normally, I've always been a positive mindset sort of person, and I still am. But I found myself drawn to negativity, and I had to put a stop to it. I had to tell myself, this isn't worth my attention. I've always been that sort of person that never pays attention to negativity. But with social media, it's sort of increased that sort of negativity that comes to us, So I sort of said, I have to put a stop to this negativity and tell it, I do not want you around me because you're full of negative vibes, And that was the point where I stopped paying attention to it. I stopped. I put it where it belonged, and I stopped paying attention to that negative energy, because negative energy is draining. Some people live with so much negativity inside of them, and they don't know that it's swallowing them up, it's draining them, and then they want to project, like I've always said in many videos, they want to project that negativity on someone else. And there are cases where people spend their energy, positive people, spend so much of their energy trying to make people grow, trying to elevate people, only to find that they are being dragged down to the ground. You know what I mean? They're being dragged down because you cannot pull people up that have a negative mindset. You can't. It's not possible. They're going to fight you. This pulling of negative people, or people who are not ready to be pulled, you don't pull them up. They're not ready. You don't pull people up that are not ready to be pulled up. They're not ready to come out of their situation, because it takes a lot of work and mental energy to leave stagnation, to leave where they are, to grow. It's a lot of mental energy, and some people are not equipped. They're not ready. They're not ready to use their mental capability, their mental power. Some of them are not even aware of it. And if you're telling them that you can do this, they don't want to move. They want to remain where they are. And there are people where no matter how much you tell them to move, no matter how much you invest in them, no matter how much mental energy and positivity you put in them, no matter how much you plant in their soul or in their hearts or in their environment, no matter how much you do for them, they are not ready to move because they don't know how to move and they want to remain in that sport. They don't want to get up. So what are you going to do? Are you going to be wasting your energy trying to lift them up? It's only people who want to be lifted up that will lift up, actually. And all you have to do is to just tell them something little. And you see that that little thing you've told them, they will use it and work on it and grow from there. Those are the people worth spending your energy on. Not on people who are not ready to move. They're not ready to grow. You telling them that they have to grow, you become an enemy because it's almost like you're giving them something to do. They're not ready to do anything. They like where they are. And some of them can decide to become very negative towards those who are trying to pull them out of negativity. And they get into war and battle. Because it has to do with the mind. Their mind is fighting them to, their mind doesn't want to move, and maybe they want to move, but the mind does not allow them. And then they become negative and, confrontational. We'll see a lot of them on social media. When you are feeding them with positivity, they're giving you back negativity because they've been conditioned to live in negativity. They've been conditioned to live their life in negativity. Until they are ready, that's when they can move. No matter what you do today, they don't want to move, they cannot move, and they're not willing to move. So you cannot push them up. Instead, they'll pull you down for trying to push them up. It's a personal race. So, are you spending your energy on this sort of people? It's tiring. It's draining. It is draining. It is. We're surrounded by a lot of them. I've been in that situation where I've been pushing people to get up, to get up, to get up. And what I found was they started pushing me to get down to their level. To get down to their level. I almost fell down to their level. They start feeding me with the negativity that was in their hearts. They start letting me know what the contents of their mind. And it was not nice. The things in their hearts, in their minds, was not... It was horrible. I could not believe how human beings would be in that situation where they had that sort of negative composition, or what you might call it, in their hearts. And they let me in by the words that come out of their mouth. And I began to understand the level of stagnation that they are in. It's a journey. Me getting to this point where I'm not limited in any way that I know of by my past, by the person I was, by my environment, by the things that happened to me. I don't let those things limit me. I worked myself through it, and nobody took my hands and showed me the way. I worked myself through this life until I got to this point. I had trial and error. I worked on my inner self. Then I realized that this is a personal journey, and the reason why I had come out of it, or I have come out of it, is because I decided to get out of it. I took that journey. I made a decision that I did not want to remain where I was, in the environment I was in. I did not want to relate with the people that I was relating with who weren't bringing value into my life, or adding value into my life, or elevating my standards, who were not teaching me anything. I made a decision to stop interacting with them. And I took that bold step. I left many things behind to get to where I am today. It's a personal journey. So this is why we cannot waste our energy on people who are not ready to make a decision that they want to leave so many things behind, especially those things that are pulling them back. They can drop the burden or the load, they can put it down and they can walk and nothing will happen, but they can walk to being a better person because now they're not carrying so much. But they've not made that decision, they've not decided. So how can we pull them up? How can we spend our energy trying to pull them up? Salvation is personal. They have to seek their own salvation. And we don't have to pull them up all the time. They have to get up and walk. You are not here to waste your energy trying to convince a group of people that they can make it in life. Salvation is personal. Let them decide for themselves. You are not here to drain yourself. Neither are you here to live in lack or to live in limitation because you're trying to get to the grassroots or you're trying to get down there to push people up. Stay where you are. Maintain your positive energy and your positive stance, and whoever wants to get up to your level needs to get up and walk. So what are you spending your energy on? You have to check whether it's adding anything into your life. If it's not, leave it alone. Leave it alone and look for something positive to bring into your life. Negativity will just disperse. It will disappear once it gets tired of seeking your attention. So mind what you're spending your energy on. Alright? Spend your energy on things that would elevate you. Unless that negativity is in your face and you need to push it away for good. You know? Unless it's in your face and you're like, I'm tired of this BS. I need you to go away for good. Then you can stand up and fight and pay attention to it until it goes away, because some negatives are like that. You know? But apart from that, everything negative, no. Don't let it come into you. Pay attention to positive things. Things that would elevate you. Alright? So what are you spending your energy on? Look around you. Spend your energy on something that would grow you. Something that will make you a better person. Things that will elevate who you are. Things that would add value to what you already have, to your life. Alright? Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you again some other time. I decided to make this a short one, but visit again, and I'll see you. Take good care of yourselves. One love.